This is the garage chapter, whatever we're on, and today we're going to talk about transgender athletes.
Ooh,
and how they're dominating the record boards
for women's sports.
for women's sports. Sorry, I think about this for 3 days, and I'm like, yeah, you can't do that.
No. Ooh.
Yes. See, I knew you had something to say. I didn't let him know until I just said it.
Well, first off, the whole transgender movement. I did a post. You can go to my Facebook page, Brian Prine, okay, and you can check it out about the occultic origins and reason for men doing the whole transgender thing. There is an occult attachment there, but a lot of these transgender athletes. Let's cover some of them. There's a couple running in girls track in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got a transgender bicyclist.
Yeah.
In girls bicycling. And then we've got Fallon Fox in the UFC, Ultimate Fighting, who damaged a woman's orbital socket and fractured her head because he hit her so hard. Yeah. Why are men competing in women's sports?
The only thing someone mentioned throughout the week, and I wanted to touch base on that, and it was so good that there is a Jackie Joyner Kersey in middle school right now.
Oh yeah.
And she is going to be a gold medalist and be so good, and she's going to quit freshman year because there's a guy running beside her that's going to beat her every time, and she's going to give up. Yeah. And she's not going to go where she needs to be. Yes.
There will not be another Jackie Joyner
because she's going to quit.
Because of a man.
Yeah, because of a man saying, a boy saying, I'm not that good in my thing. I'm going to say I'm a woman so I can dominate and be good.
Yeah.
You
can't compete with other guys. Find another sport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't really that good in sports, and I played sports, and I realized I wasn't that good in sports, so I quit.
Yeah, I wasn't good at football, sports, basketball.
But you gotta have sports.
Yeah.
And you gotta have the sports teaches you so much in life.
Yeah.
And if you give up because it's not fair, then now if you give up because you can't compete with the same people like I did, like playing football. I love football, but I couldn't. Yeah. I didn't want to put in the effort into it, and I got a job, and I just went out the door. Yeah. But if you want to compete, you got that drive, and they just take it away from you because I'm a woman now. I'm gonna,
Yeah, and on top of that, there's a lot of young women out there that need a scholarship.
Me nuts. Yes.
To further their education, to further their chance at success in life, and these snowflakes that can't compete with other men. Yeah. Are I can compete with a woman. Yeah. They're strong. Even if they're not strong enough to beat other men. It's like this one guy. He was like 86th in the high school athletics in track until he decided I'm a girl. Yeah. Now he's like the best in the country, but he's still a guy.
Yeah, but and it's their fault for doing it, but it's also
for allowing it.
Yeah, well, yes, it's the athlete or the athletic commission's fault for
and the schools.
Yeah, for saying, "Oh yeah, you just broke the world record."
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. A girl can break that world record because it was made by a girl.
Yes, that's why there's two different divisions. Yeah. So the women don't have to compete against the men because men are more not athletic, but more physical, more stronger. They could do things. Better. Sorry, not better, but you know what I'm saying.
Just physically stronger.
Competed. Okay, that's why there's two classes.
Yeah. Because you can't say that because in like the UFC, I've seen some female, not male, UFC fighters. They could beat a lot of guys up.
Yes. Yes, they can. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but they're 140 pounds, and then there's a guy 3 times the muscle mass that says he's a woman now, and it's.
Well, you're not going to put, what was her name that fought in the UFC? She was a really good fighter. She was in one of the Fast and Furious movies. She was in...
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey. She was a good fighter.
Very good fighter.
But I would not stick her in the ring with a Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Not going to do that.
Different weight class, but
Totally different. Well, I'm just not just
But
with
still,
different.
yeah.
You get the point though.
Yeah.
Or Ken Shamrock. I'm not going to put her in with Ken Shamrock. It's not going to happen. Okay.
Yeah.
Because she's not Ken Shamrock. That's a woman, and therefore compete with women.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's why there's
on the
two
same
divisions.
note of these guys going, I'm a girl. You've got guys that high schools. It's all the socialist, liberal, politically correct garbage, social justice signaling junk. Guys that are, I've seen pictures of a couple of guys that were homecoming queens.
Yeah.
Homecoming, wearing a dress.
Where are the dads?
That's what I'm saying. Well,
Where are the
they're
men
missing.
out there teaching these boys how to be men?
They're missing.
And that's what we're getting.
Yeah, that we're seeing a lot
Mom
of...
and mom's girlfriend raising the boy is not...
No.
Not that I'm saying that
Or
would work.
mom
but
raising the boy by herself.
Yes.
And you know what, single moms?
Yes, you guys are awesome.
Yes. Okay. My mom did a great job raising, me, and I believe I'm the man I am today because of my mom. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, she made sure I was a boy that had the opportunity to be a boy.
Yes. Yeah.
Get out, skin your knees, get banged up, get bruises.
Yep.
Dust you off. Okay, go play again.
Yep. And they have to. Boys, if single moms raising boys, those boys have to be around men.
Yeah.
Good men.
Yeah.
But they have to know how to be a man by watching other men be men.
Yeah, and I had good men in my life.
Brothers,
Yeah, I had my Uncle Kenny. And I'm not saying people are perfect. I mean,
no, yeah.
But he was a car guy, man. He was a car guy.
Yeah.
I sit on the fender of his car, hand him wrenches, and he'd crack jokes and stuff. And I was around him. And then when I got a little older, and I'm in high school and stuff, I had John Howell, my shop teacher, and he was a good man.
Yep.
He was a good man, and I learned a skill and a trade. Mm-hmm. And there were other guys throughout the course of my life.
And that's what we need to do as men.
Mentor.
Is mentor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't just, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Go, if you know a single mom that's struggling, go help her out. Go take the kids fishing.
Yeah, and don't do
it
because...
me and Jimmy are going to go fishing. Do you mind?
Yeah, and don't do it because... I understand if you're a single guy.
Oh, yeah.
And,
I'm not done.
Okay,
I'm not talking about that way.
Yeah, we're not talking about. We're not meaning that. Okay, not.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get to mom. I gotta. Don't play that game.
No.
Okay, if God has that in the cards, that'll happen.
Yeah.
You do it because if you're a man of God, okay, you do it because God's word talks about that. Talks about the next generation. One of our presidents said that, put it very, very well. He said the philosophy of the classroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. That was Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
So what things are getting crammed into our kids' heads in school?
Yeah.
Okay? Because the schools and the world out here, they've got your kid, and we've talked about this before, 6 days a week, Christian.
Yep.
And then you get your kid on Sunday, and you stick them in a little Sunday school somewhere for maybe a half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then what do they learn there?
Yep. Yeah, I remember that, now that I know that they're doing that in the schools. I remember that when I was in school. Mm-hmm. I remember going through high school thinking that the planet was going to be dead before my kids were born. Because we've got to stop. We've got to recycle. We've got reduce, reuse, and recycle was the huge thing. Yeah. That was reduce, reuse,
See, I was on the opposite end of the spectrum because when I was a kid, my mom would come in and she had a story Bible stories in it. And she I don't know, I can't even tell you how many times she read that thing cover to cover for me and my brother.
Yeah.
So I grew up with these Bible stories, and they were ingrained in my head. And so when I get into school, especially high school, I had a sociology class, and people think this whole homosexual, transgender crap thing is new.
No. Yeah.
It was in our sociology book when I was in high school in the 80s. It showed 2 women who were married and 2 guys kissing in our sociology book.
Yeah.
And presented it as normal.
Yeah.
And of course, I had tons of difficulty with my sociology teacher because even though I wasn't a Christian, I was like, "Oh, that ain't right."
Yeah. Well, now we got drag queens.
Oh yeah, now we got drag queen story hour.
Yeah.
And they're teaching their kids how to twerk and strip.
And reading stories to our kids with no underwear on. I saw that one this week.
Oh, and on that same, and I'll say this again: where are the men?
Yes.
Because the men ought to be showing up at these places where these
my
twisted people are.
My 6-year-old son is not going to watch a drag queen.
Or my daughter is not going to lay on top of a drag queen that's got a beard.
No.
Okay, that's a pedophile.
No. Yes.
Okay. So the men of that community, I'm going to say this: be you Christian or not.
Yeah.
If you care about kids,
you
need to show
that's a religion
up.
thing. That's a moral thing.
Well, you need to show up and say, "No, you're not."
Yeah.
No, you're not. And you tell the library, you're funded by our tax dollars. No, you're not. We want them out of here now.
Yes.
Or we'll be at the next town council meeting and we will have your funding cut. We will put a stop to this. Here's what you do. You catch that, you file charges on them.
Yes.
You call the police. I just saw a small child laying on a grown man dressed like a woman with a beard, and I want that man arrested because he sexually assaulted that child.
Yep.
They're grooming your children. They're grooming, and they've admitted it.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
And many of them that do these drag queen stories hours, the authorities, people have gone to the trouble of looking up their background, and many of them are pedophiles.
Yes.
They've been arrested.
They're hiding. That's why they're women now.
Yeah. So they're hiding in plain sight,
Yeah.
and people are letting them around their kids.
Yeah.
To the young ladies.
It's normal. It's just normal.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's not.
Yeah. Well, to the young ladies who are having to try to compete with boys.
Yeah, back on topic.
Yeah, back on topic. I think this is a good suggestion.
Yes.
I hate to say this, and it's like the Jackie Joyner Kersey analogy you used for this one young lady who must be an amazing young woman.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
And I pray she's a Christian, but
don't give up.
Don't give up. One, don't give up. Here's a way to handle it. You protest. When you show up for a track and field event.
And there's a lot of them doing that.
Yeah.
Good job.
When you show up for a track and field event and young men walk out like young women to try to compete with you, here's what y'all do. You turn around and you walk off the field.
Yeah.
Leave them standing on that field by themselves. If they're going to compete, let two young men compete with each other.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
And make it known. We're walking off the field because we're here to compete with other girls. You are not biologically a girl.
Yeah.
You're a boy.
Yep.
Okay? Yeah, it's time to start standing up against this. And if they go, we're going to file a lawsuit, well, I'm going to file one on you for harassment. I'm going to file one with the sports board or whatever you call it. Yeah. Yeah, this is cheating.
Yeah, and there's tons of those groups out there, NCAA and all those that should be on have their back and help them.
Unless they've gone completely liberal and get woke, go broke, NCAA.
Yeah.
Get woke, go broke, high schools. That's all there is to it. In public libraries, the drag queen story hour. Get woke, go broke. Because I think people need to start standing up, and we start speaking with, I'm going to get a prop out. See this? That's a wallet. Speak with your wallet. We did it at Chick-fil-A. When the LGBT, ABCF, YZ, whatever, said we're going to boycott Chick-fil-A, what did we do? We showed up in droves, and Chick-fil-A had the single largest day in its history in one day of sales. That's what we need to start doing.
Yes.
For companies that support family Christian values, support them.
Yes.
For companies that don't, for companies that stand against our children and our values as Christian in this country, for companies that stand against our Second Amendment rights, Dick's Sporting Goods, Walmart, speak with your wallet.
Yep.
I'm not going to do business with you. Let them find out when their stock price drops, like Dick's lost $250 million.
Yeah.
Speak with your wallet.
Yep.
Look
at
Target.
Dick's going out of business. So.
Yeah, Target tried
Target needs to go out of business.
Let's let everybody use any bathroom they want. You're a girl today. Okay, you go to the girls' bathroom.
They're sponsoring a lot of the kids. No, the kids wanting to be boys and girls.
Target is?
Yes.
Well,
they're paying for surgeries for
transgender
6-year-olds.
Yeah.
6-year-old does not need a surgery.
No.
That's
a
child
6-year-old
abuse.
just beginning to
child abuse.
They're not even forming themselves as a person yet. Okay.
Yes.
So Target, cut them off.
Yeah, I haven't been to Target 3 years. And
well, I quit going to Target when they announced the whole anybody can use whatever bathroom thing.
Yeah, that's when I stopped.
Okay.
And I didn't go there much before that, but
no, I will never go there. I don't like going to Walmart because they don't like my Second Amendment. I'm not going to Target because they don't like my Christian values. Mm-hmm. I don't go to Starbucks because I was told that if I'm a gun owner and I'm for traditional marriage, they didn't want my money, so fine, no problem, wish granted. You know?
Black Rifle Coffee. Black
Rifle Coffee, baby. Yeah.
Sorry.
I got a bag of Black Rifle Coffee in the house because they're a company owned by Americans, owned by veterans, coffee made in America. They believe in our Second Amendment. They believe in our Constitution because they're veterans. They defended it.
Yes.
You know, and I've watched their videos, and I'm not going to sit here and go, these guys are Christians.
No, they're not.
But
it's a good company.
It's a good company. Supports veterans, so I'm all about supporting veterans.
Yes.
And law enforcement, as long as they uphold their oath to the Constitution. So, but speak with your wallet, guys.
Yeah.
As Christians, quit being lazy.
Yes.
Educate your kids. When the kids are only in the school 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday. And then the world's got them the rest of the time. Yeah. Guess what? Take some of that time back from the world.
Yes.
Sit down, be a parent, read the Bible with your kids while they're little. Sit down with them when they get home from high school, and they may go, "Nah, what'd you do in school today? Nothing. What'd you learn? Nothing." They might try that, but keep trying.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, guess what? Somebody's going to educate your kid, and it ain't going to be you.
Yeah.
And you'll end up with let's think about this for a minute. You'll end up with a homecoming queen for a son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay? Or you may end up with a daughter going into the UFC and getting into a ring with another Fallon Fox who's a guy and getting her freaking cranium cracked and her eye socket busted.
Yeah.
Okay? We don't want that anymore. So people, Christians and Americans in general need to quit being lazy.
Yep.
Somebody else will do it. Quit saying that.
Yep.
Quit waiting for somebody else to do it and do it yourself.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yep. So that's the first one.
Yep.
We got one more to come, and we'll be back in a little while. So, well, this is recorded, so we don't have to say that. So, but anyways, this is the first one, and we'll do a second one. And,
all right. God bless.
Yeah. God bless you guys.